So once I got to college, you know, it was a more diverse space, more open space. You know, the student body was 22,000, and you know, you're more anonymous in that kind of context too. And I think because of that, people just didn't care as much at all about what your deal was. And I actually stopped wearing all black towards the end of my senior year of high school, but then when I got into college, it was like that identity sort of dropped away from me. It's like I didn't feel the need to like find empowerment through the way that I dressed anymore or something. You know, I just was okay with myself. That's not to say that I haven't struggled with insecurity since, though. One of the women that I dated several years, 4 or 5 years back now, she said a comment to me once that just for some odd reason it's like it took me back to those like high school years of just feeling like totally insecure. She called me fat, and you know, I think I weighed at the time like 142 pounds or something like that, which is not fat. We all know that that's not fat. But I don't know like why she said it, if it had to do with her own insecurities or I mean, I don't know what informed it for her, but it kind of got to the core of me. And here I am, this, you know, woman in her early 30s, supposedly having my self-esteem together by now. But I reverted back to that place again where I felt less than. And, you know, I had to really, like, come to terms with that and be like, I could react to this in a way where I don't take this on, or I could take it on, and I took it on. And, you know, how did I get out of that? Well, I clearly knew that I was doing that self-damage thing again, where I was internalizing it and feeling terrible about myself again. You know, and I got myself into therapy, and obviously, clearly, turn those messages around really quickly now, where I do not let anything like that in ever again. If somebody's going to say something like that to me, it's like, it feels like Teflon now, like, you can't touch me with a comment like that. Sometimes it's kind of a work in progress, you know, for you to, like, be okay with yourself. Like, you have to work on yourself throughout your adulthood, too, you know, but that's okay. I mean, you need to just tell yourself that you're on this journey where I can feel really good about myself and not let those messages, and just keep reminding yourself of that instead of getting stuck back in that place again, you know, just because, I mean, it's never going to stop if you let it, all the messages, whether they come from people who love you or supposedly love you, or you think that love you, or whether it comes from something larger like a societal message, you know, I mean, and you just have to, like, tell yourself, you know, I'm better than that. You know, I'm an amazing person. I don't need to let that get at the core of me. The older you get, the more relationships you have, the more people that you engage with, those red flags. When those red flags pop up, you learn to spot them immediately, and you learn to back away from those people very quickly. I don't know, I'll talk to, like, my partner, my sister, and, you know, or some of my best friends, and just do check-ins and say, this is what I'm feeling. I know this is like sort of self-damage talk. You know, can you help me walk through this and sort of get it out of my head? I go to the gym, I take baths, you know, I read, I de-stress, I get it out of my head, because it's clearly like stuff swimming around there that's like old stuff, that like old patterns that are just swimming around, and it's easy to jump on those rides because they're familiar. So I just get out of my head, essentially. Yeah. Oh God, I would tell her the world is so much bigger than where you're at right now. Yeah, believe me, just get past this stage. It's tough, I know. But you're going to be fine as soon as you get out of this. The high school is it's a bubble, and you a lot of the rest of the world is going to be like this too. But it's a bubble, and you can't pick and choose who are in that bubble. But you can get through it. Find the people that are that treat you like the amazing person that you are, give you the love and support that you deserve, huddle around them. Don't let anybody else come into that bubble, you know, of protection, and just get through it. It will be 1,000 times better. And the world is so much bigger than this little space that you're in right now. Just hang in there.